Hello, BookTube. As you saw in my Vlogmas video, I went to the Brattle Bookshop today. That's a used bookstore here in Boston. I went for the last time in 2018 and discovered that one of you had called in a gift certificate, which is very, very nice. So my shopping was painless. And I wanted to show you the books that I got, starting with a paperback that's in your new bookstore. And I mean to get them all. I just haven't got around to doing it. That's all. This is Outlander, and this is Voyager by Diana Gabaldon. This is, I think, the third book in her series, and I absolutely love the series. This is lavish, sumptuous time travel romance done on a very high order, and I read the first one when it first came out, really liked it, read the others as they came out, just borrowed them from my bookstore. And recently I noticed that the TV adaptation, which is spectacularly good, was adapting the covers of these big floppy trade paperbacks. And the covers are, unlike most visual, miniseries or movie adaptation covers, the covers of these are actually quite good. They are high quality publicity sells. So I want to get them all. I want to get all four of them in these covers. It never occurred to me that I would see one at the Brattle. I just assumed that I'd be getting them one by one at the bookstore. I think now I'm missing only one. We'll have to see. I think I'm missing only one. But I haven't reread Voyager since I first read it. So and it's a big, at times unusual, sprawling historical romance in two different eras, so I'm sure that will repay a rereading. And then the next two books are set. I've had them at one point or another many times, and just got rid of them. Usually give them to somebody. It's a frequent request that I get, and I saw them both at the Brattle today, and thanks to your generosity, they weren't going to put me out of pocket any, so I just got the 2 volumes of Herschel Parker's biography of Herman Melville. That took him, the better part of a lifetime to do. This is, the definitive big volume, the definitive big biography of Melville, the No Stone Left Unturned school of biography. And I read them and loved them. I absolutely love them. And this is a case where Parker has such a great momentum in his writing. It's very scholarly, it's very detailed, but it's also very smoothly fast-paced, and in a case like that, I really don't like the one-volume abridgment that these authors inevitably do. If a one-volume abridgment is going to interrupt a flow, and if the flow is there, that takes the pain out of 2,000-page volumes, then I'm happy with the volumes. And there are plenty of times where I am thinking about Melville, or I'm reading or writing about him, and I want to know down to the nitty-gritty the details of one particular incident in his life, and a one-volume biography and a one-volume abridgment of a 2-volume biography will not work for that, nor will Elizabeth Hardwick's great 100-page biography or meditation on Melville. That won't work either. So in other words, I love these books, and they are definitive, so I was happy to see them, and I grabbed them right away. And that's it. That was a big fat romance novel and 2 big fat volumes of biography. That was my final Brattle trip of 2018. I filmed a Vlogmas up on the 3rd floor where they have antiques and collectible books. Brattle is called, the tagline is one of America's oldest continuously running antiquarian bookstores. And I often wince a little at that because antiquarian sounds dusty and collectible. It sounds like that's where you would go for a first signed edition of The Fountainhead, but not where you would go for anything else, and certainly nothing affordable. And of course, the Brattle is 99% affordable. The first and second floor are all general interest used books, all in good condition, thousands of them, and all reasonably priced. And of course, the lot next door, the sale lot, everything out there is catch as catch can. It's not organized in any way, but the books are in usually excellent shape, and the prices can't be beat. The only reason that I didn't get a chance to savor that today was because of the absolutely rotten luck of street work being done directly outside the Brattle. So the lot was closed. It was also a little bit dark and threatening rain. And those conditions won't apply later on, maybe next week, but I doubt that I will go back. We'll see. If I do, maybe I'll film it. But in the meantime, that is the final time that I will borrow beat you with the Brattle for 2018. I'm glad to have these Herschel Parker volumes, and of course, Voyager I'm glad to have. I'll just put it on the shelf. I want the whole set of Diana Gabaldon in these big trade paperbacks with them, with the TV series covers. And I think I have Outlander, and I think I have Dragonfly and Amber, and now Voyager, so that will leave one. That will leave one more to get. But anyway, I will wrap this up for now. But I will see you soon. Thank you, BookTube.